Now we turn our attention to some single-seaters. As we turn our attention now to Group 2. And as you can see, a host of, well, going back down to the mid-70s and all the way up to about 2001 in Formula Ford. The odd Van Diemen, but it's all single-seaters. That's the number 41 of Don Yount jumping in last minute in the Lotus. All these cars beautifully prepared as we look at Todd Gertzenberger, the number 70. And there is Eric Ingrot in the Crossley Formula Ford 35F from 1979. So the single-seaters are in full flow, and Adam Andretti was saying just a moment ago that if he had a chance to do an historic, it would be in one of these single-seaters, and I understand. Life is better at the track, says the sign here at Laguna in the lower pit, as we look at that bright green number 8. Paddle. Swift. And there's the number 16, Todd Strong. And that's a Titan, MK9. Kim Madrid in the Crossley Formula Ford. How about that for a helmet? I like it. Good work. Kim Madrid with the afro, not the afro, the tomahawk. Tony Garcia, the fearless Tony Garcia, our cameraman down in the pits, not missing a trick, and almost he's gonna end up in a car or being run over by one if he keeps going. But we love his work. Gets us right into the scene. Never miss a trick. So, like I said, these are our Group 2 cars coming out on track, and a combination from different angles. From different eras, excuse me. And officially, most of these cars pre-1973 conforming to the SVRA Classic Formula regulations. And then the rest are by invitation, and that's why we've got Lotus Brabhams, the odd Crossley. We've had Elvas in the past. But again, as we've said before, you get a chance to see how the development of single-seaters has progressed over the years as well. Very similar, and certainly in the terms of Formula Ford cars that you see out there, the older Formula Ford cars, I'm always amazed at just how long they're able to run a Formula Ford car as it was back in the day, and continue to get the parts and run them in their liveries and in their shapes and so on. They just seem to last forever. Good strong field of over 25 cars. Going up the Rahal Straight. Look at that view. Now the sun shining perfectly, and the mist has blown off in the distance here in Monterey. Yeah, you can see the sea just down there in the valley. I would have thought that would be pretty scary coming down there in a single-seater that low to the ground. And our drone zooming in there as they head through Rainy Curve. And it looks as though the pace car is going to lead them around another lap by the looks of things. Yes, he is. He's coming in 2:11, and they are gridding up, but the pace car continuing to stay on track. So we might get another pace car lap before we let them go. Yes, we will. And it's Glenn Belowski in the number 99 leading the field across the line in that chevron, the blue and yellow. But a good strong field, and you can see from the drone just how big this field is. And we had a great race a moment ago, and I'm hoping this will be pretty much more of the same as they dive into turn 1 again. And I say dive, they're not racing yet. We're still under the pace car conditions.
Well, Jonathan, sorry, I was running up from the podium, but man, look at all these Formula Fords out there.
I know, I was just talking about them, yeah.
West Coast, I love it. And this group out here.
Somebody's got stuck. I don't know who that is.
Somebody's out. So let's start here. There's a Formula Ford Challenge out on the West Coast Series that's run by Kim Madrid and Todd Strong, Eric Inkrot, Bob Hatley. There you see them all right there in the shot. And they've put together a great rules package, and we've had huge fields of Formula 4s. And then the great thing, some of the people that I just mentioned, along with Jens Group out of Phoenix, they'll come on the East Coast and race 2 or 3 races with us. So like Eric Inkrot, who's from California, won our Group 2 championship last year with his points. And it's just some great racing. It's really fun to watch. I love this Formula Ford kind of rules package that they've put together, because the cars are pretty equally yoked, and it comes down to drivers class. Then looking at these images right here, we've got a bunch of Formula Bs up front. Beautiful images as we see our man Ron Rigdon coming down the straights. Look at these shots, these Formula. Look at how their suspensions bend. Have you gone through the list yet?
No, go for it. I mean, I've mentioned a few.
Glenn Belowski and Steve Davis are both in Formula Bs. Then our first Formula Ford is Todd Gerstenberger, then followed by Eric Inkrot, Bob Hatley, Todd Strong, Kim Madrid, Olivier Ramieth, Robert Hutchinson, Jim Edmonds, Robert Bowden, Brett Gann, Steve Zerga, Gregory Stam, and Tom Stefani. And looks like the pit is out there. So that's the top 15 right there. Then Ethan Kuhl, John DiGioviani. I don't know how to do that, John, I'm sorry. Benjamin Kuhl, Rick Baribeau, Tom Linton, Timothy Herbst, Brian Ginter, Christoph Janssen, Sherman Johnston, Dana Larson, Steve Yarborough, Mitch Roth, Don Yount, and Calum Schlander.
I'll give it a go. Don DiGiovanni.
Ooh, that sounds good. I like that. Hopefully John is a lot happier with your pronunciation. I'm from the South, and we struggle with words like this. French, Italian accents, we just cannot do that.
Well, I'm hoping Mr. Gilotti. Is it Giotti?
Yeah, Lou Gilotti. He's here this weekend.
Well, I'm going to get his name right this time.
So they're coming around, and basically in sports car racing, when there's a car off right there, they need to pull that out of the sand, make sure the driver's okay. I did hear that he might have had a little bit of damage or impact into the wall. My favorite open wheel cars are these front two right here, these Formula Bs, no downforce, all tire, all driver skill, really pretty cars. Then that's Todd Gerstenberger there, second place. I've been keeping up. I follow him on Facebook, and his son for Christmas, I think, just got a go-kart. And they set up a little go-kart track. His son is here with us this weekend out in their front driveway. And so I think in a couple of years, Jonathan, we may be announcing another Gerstenberger out here racing with us. So this front five in the Formula Ford are really close friends. I came to their dinner last night. They eat together. They have a lot of fun together, but they are so competitive with each other. Kim Madrid was with us. All of them were with us except for Todd last weekend at Sonoma Raceway. And Kim Madrid had a great race, finished second. She was so happy. She said she slept in the medal. So it's good stuff. It's a lot of fun to watch. And I love it when we have all this camaraderie and friendship with people that race hard, hate to get passed by each other. It's a lot of fun. But I just heard that we're going to be going another lap under pace from Race Control RC.
I think that's basically because of that track car.
Yeah, they're pulling that car out. I think he's pretty deep into the kitty litter.
I feel for the drivers though, because they get so hard. You know, they get themselves prepared and they just want to race. And you know, this is okay, but it's not what they want to do.
No, I feel sorry for us and our viewers. This was going to be a unbelievable Formula Ford race with a huge field of 29 cars. I really wanted to see this. It's such a technical track. This track with cars that are set up pretty much the same, a lot of West Coast drivers. I was really excited for this race. So hopefully we're going to get a green flag. It looks like the car is on the hook, so I think we're going to get maybe 2 laps under green.
Yeah, it's taken some time. It's at the exit of turn, well, it's at the inside of turn 3, which is a hard place to get to, actually.
Yeah. So that is Todd Strong right there that we saw, the number 16. As we see the pace car come around, I did hear race control say, stay left, stay left. So they're supposed to follow the pace car when the lights are on. So if the pace car takes kind of a weird line or an off line, they're supposed to follow behind because there's usually a reason for that. And the reason for that is in the apex of the turn is safety cars. So that's Bob Hatley there in the number 8, followed by Todd Strong, the inventor of the shake weight. Kim Madrid, the deadhead there with the mohawk in the number 291. See the deadhead sticker?
Yeah.
It's not a Cadillac, it's a Crossley.
Yeah.
But we've got a great field. Kim Madrid, followed by Oliver. Then Jim Edmonds is in the number 98 there, the more modern looking Formula 4. They're going back and forth like that, trying to keep their tires warm so that they have grip when this goes to green. I just heard that it's going to be a last call for the safety car. Last minute call, so that race control is waiting to see if they get clear so they can call a green. There could be a green this time by. We'll see.
Lovely shot, though, at the top of the corkscrew. Nice and tight, and you see them and the direction change there. Beautifully done.
Lights out. It's going to be a sprint race of sprint races, Jonathan.
Let's go racing. Let's get 2 laps in at least, and these guys are desperate to go racing, and so are we. Here we go then.
Pack up, guys and girls. Pack up.
Coming out of 11 and about to go green with just over 4.5 minutes to go. And that roar of the engines of these single-seaters gets us away here at the WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca. And into the lead.
Steve Davis takes over.
Yep.
Going into Andretti. Steve Davis in that Formula B over Glenn Belowski. Followed by Eric Inkrot there in the number 9. Todd Strong.
Just behind.
Todd Gerstenberger moved back to 3rd place.
Quickly up to speed, too, into turn 3. Good battle here at the front as the top 8, well, nothing between them at the moment. Beautiful sight. Squint your eyes and think about black and white, and you could be back there.
It is, and I'm surprised that the Formula Fords and Eric Inkrot are keeping up with these Formula Bs. The Formula Bs should have pulled away by now, so we're going to see what happens here. They have a little more power and a lot more tire.
Yes, noticeably. So going up the hill then, for the first time in under speed conditions towards the corkscrew. Wonderful shot from the drone. Now this sorts out the men from the boys and the girls. Let's see how they deal with this famous corkscrew. Everybody nicely through there. Good stuff. Through the rainy curve, which seems to go on forever when you drive it. And then into the right-hander at 10, which is very tight, actually. It's a real right-hander, 90-degree, and then it's even tighter at 11.
Oh, no. We're going to have to, this is going to be the checkered flag.
Yeah, it will be, because we just had a truck go out on track,
so that was just a 1-lap race, unfortunately, because of the off there.
White checker, yeah. Oh, well. But, well, they'll get another chance to run tomorrow, and let's hope they get a full race in, because there's a lot of preparation and, like you say, camaraderie and prep and make a week of it almost. And I'm sure they were racing in Sonoma, so this is almost a 2-week run of time with these historics. So they put a lot of time and energy into their racing, but all they want to do is get the full race in, and that hasn't happened today. But never mind. They'll get a chance tomorrow.
Now you could see in the last shot up in the background, we're gridding for some Group 6 action coming up next, or is it? Yeah, that's Group 6. Group 6 is American Muscle Cars, and there he is, waving to the corner workers, thanking everyone. Those are beautiful cars.
That really is a nice car, isn't it?
Love the Formula Bs. And we had a great Formula B race at Circuit of the Americas with Jeff Brabham and Matt Brabham.
Yeah, that was a stunning race, wasn't
Jonas
it?
Casamets. It's good stuff.
Now, how able do you think Scott Borchetta is going to be? As we look at the results, Steve Davis not playing snooker today. He's instead driving a Brabham. Glenn, that's a joke for my friends in the Isle of Man. Glenn Bililski in second place. Eric Inkrot in third. Todd Strong fourth. Todd Gerstenberger in fifth place. Oliver Ramleth sixth. Bob Hatley in seventh. Kim Madrid eighth. Jim Edmonds ninth. And Robert Hutchison. They didn't get a chance really to race properly. Just that one lap. Robert Bowden, Gans, Stefani, Zerga, Di Giovanni in 15th position, Ethan Cool, Stam, Linton, Cool, and Yount.